Hello, my lovelies. Now, I meant to do a little bit of building between episodes, but I completely forgot. So we'll get there when we get there. We have no new side quests, and we just traveled to a new place. We started clearing our map. Let's get on the map. So today, and we know where the village is. So I think we're going to start off with clearing more map. And yeah, today's cuppa is lemon ginger, because I haven't had a lemon ginger tea in a minute. Okay, we're course correct. That's better. It is the Twinings or Twinings. I have no idea if it's Twinings or I assume it's Twinings. It is delicious and citrusy and spicy and gingery, and I love it. Okay, so. That was concerning, game. Please don't do that. Ooh. Oh, cool. I love it. They did the fly-agark mushrooms in fairy rings. Now, scientifically speaking, the reason that mushrooms grow in rings like that is because... Ooh, we got a great... Oh, are we... We found a cemetery. Yeah, we found a cemetery. Let's get cleansing. Items. Pine branch. The reason that mushrooms grow in rings, it's actually super simple and it's a natural process. But ooh, we found a cleaver in a grave. And 3 skulls. Nice. Oh, I love that we found the cemetery at night. Fairy rings. We were talking about fairy rings. Basically, when you find a fairy ring, it's because a tree died there a long time ago. And the decomposing wood made an ideal... the skybox is so pretty. Made an ideal position for... We got a pine branch in case we need it. Good. It makes the ideal breeding grounds for fungi. And it grows in a ring because it grows around the edge of this really nutrient-dense area left by a deceased tree. While I still do not recommend encouraging the Fae to steal you, as they can sometimes do, if you are the sort of fuddy-duddy who... I call myself this because I just like to know things. Mostly skulls and incense in the graveyard. Huh. Who knew? I number myself with this. Who enjoys knowing the, Alright. Let's switch back to our birdies. Oh, are we headed in the right direction? Yes. I am the kind of person who likes knowing this sort of thing. Oh, how full is my backpack? Because you can get yourself... Not terrible horrible. Oh, flax seeds. I should still drop some stuff at home when we get there. I enjoy knowing the why of why mushrooms grow in a ring, but I'm still not risking it. I don't want to be kidnapped by the Fae. That sounds... Oh! And it's a larch tree in case we need the cones. I'm going to collect all the larch cones every time because that is just too valuable and a resource to let go. So if we come up on a larch tree, we are collecting the cones. So Baba Yaga remains this fascinating part of the zeitgeist, and she stays there for literal, at this point, thousands of years. And a big part of that, there's a lot of aspects to it. And some of them, I'm not going to lie, kind of crack me up. Because there is a strong argument to be made that one of the reasons that Baba Yaga stays, how to word this? Cinderella and Snow White and the Disney princesses and all of that I think something might have glitched because I don't have any blessed larch cones at all. And I was carrying them in my pockets. In case I should have need. If they are not in my chests back in the hut, I'm gonna be cranky. But like, take Cinderella and Snow White. These are beautiful princesses, and as companies like Disney have proven, it is very, very easy to sell them. You can buy a Cinderella doll of some flavor in every shop everywhere. There are similar stories across multiple cultures to the Cinderella fairy tale. And she is beautiful, and she is easy to package. And so she's kind of dismissed. Like, yeah, you learn Cinderella as a kid, but she's rarely used in new or interesting ways. You'll see lots of retellings, but you won't, like, see greater examinations of her. Oh, we have really got to put stuff in chests back at home. Like, it will always be some girl, she's really pretty but underprivileged, and something is up with one or both of her feet. And it's rarely more complicated than that. But Baba Yaga is used in different ways, and she is portrayed in different ways, and she crosses into media, like, and she stays in those different places even across a lot of different mediums. Like, unless the story is telling the Cinderella story, you don't really see Cinderella in a video game. She might be like a character in a story, and she'll be frequently you'll see a protagonist that is some flavor of a Cinderella story. Like, it is called a Cinderella story, but what are you? We have entered into new gameplay. I've got plenty of mushrooms. Let's try seeing if we can do anything with a pine branch. Oh, let's give you some raspberry jam. That doesn't sound good. I'm gonna go ask Baba Yaga about this. Baba Yaga, well, that doesn't strike me as very good. Alright, we're gonna put some stuff in our chests. Where did I put them? Right. We need to move the, I'm gonna put one of these full stacks in. I'm gonna put the flax and the wolfsbane in. I'm gonna keep some raspberries. I don't know what I do with fly agaric with. I need to keep building my house. But I forgot. Oh well. Alright, let's do a little bit of cooking. Okay, you can't do Okay, that gave me a Q is full. I'm gonna see what happens as this cooks down. But still, we don't know anything about that spirit. And it is a map point now. Also, I need to swing around and fill that in. That's unsettling. And I think... Yeah, I think we can see this house. I think that's the house that was by where we followed the ghost. Alright, while things cook, let's keep exploring. No fall damage, by the way. Actually, let's save. So Cinderella is really easy to repackage. She's really easy to buy and sell. Not so with Baba Yaga, because, for starters, she's old and ugly, and everybody knows that, you know, age is the worst thing ever. Hello, kitty. You are a red-eyed black cat. Can I pet you? Can I take you home? It's doing a purr. Oh my goodness, I need you. Can I steal the graveyard cat? Only time will tell. So she's not very marketable because she's old. She is scary. You are unlikely to purchase a plush of an old lady with metal teeth. Okay, who am I kidding? A lot of people are going to buy that plush, and I suspect they're the same sort of people who watch my channel. However, to the kind of person who develops such things on a large scale, like, she's scary. She is off-putting. She is unnatural. She's not aspirational. Like, in a very real way, Cinderella is aspirational. In the end, she is living in a literal palace set with a deeply devoted spouse in a position of great political power. This is an aspirational story, and it's... if you put up with a terrible situation long enough and stay true to yourself, it will get better. I actually don't like the Cinderella story. I don't like its... It has become a symbol of inherent passivity, even though in a lot of ways Cinderella could be interpreted to be transgressive, and it irritates me that she's not. Should I take away? I can't place anything else. I don't know what to do. Ah, game, give me instructions. Somebody nearby, like, I'm genuinely surprised that Baba Yaga didn't tell us what to do with her, with that ghost. I'm wondering if we hadn't given it jam, I wonder if she would have had more to say. I have opinions about Cinderella, especially modern retellings. Be kind and have courage. Be more of a doormat than the story already was, where her kindness was originally transgressive in a way. Like, she is not in a position of power, but she is choosing to not set aside her principles, and instead it's be a doormat. I am not a fan of that retelling. But Baba Yaga is, instead of identifying with her like you do, with a Disney princess, the storybook princess like that, she's a test. She is someone that you pit yourself against, whether confrontationally or otherwise, because there are ways to place yourself against Baba Yaga in terms of being tested that are not oppositional in the same ways as some other things, as a lot of other things are. Okay, we're back to the village. Go get them mushrooms. I'm struggling with how to word this. Baba Yaga is the character who has what you need. You need the magical items she's guarding. You need to get past her. She has something that you want. Like Baba Yaga. Oh, that is very pretty. And I'm going to look at that. Autumnal flower dress is very podniksa. Oh, how do I word things? Words are hard. Okay, whatever is giving me the interaction is inside this hut. Oh, lots and lots of wood. Don't mind if I do. I need to be continuing building my nonsense house. Because there are ways to be tested against Baba Yaga. Oh, I need that. we're gonna go play dress up. Let's collect a whole bunch of food. What I mean by that is, while Baba Yaga will have things that you need. Okay, let's take off the coat and look at our 2 new dresses. Okay, this is super duper cute and I like it. This is fabulous and I think... Okay, no. That... Oh. No, the purple coat doesn't work. I kind of like this coat. But I think it's time for the raven feather coat with this. Now, we got this little hint of red. Do we want to switch temple rings? I don't think we do. I think we had a different hair color, but this band just ties in too close with our hair color. Oh, we look fabulous. I'm gonna put our hair up. Because while I like watching it flutter around us, I think it will look better with the coat. Yeah, with the hair and the feathers were clipping through each other in a weird way. And do we want... Okay, not that one. Yeah, I think we want the long bangs. They're clipping through the temple rings a little bit, but it's not bad. Okay, actually the short bands look better with the temple rings. Alright. We don't take full damage! How's our map looking? We really should have put things into our chests while we were there, because I think our backpack is getting full again. Yeah, we've only got 2 slots left. Oh. Yeah, let's put stuff in chests. And what I mean by you can be tested by a Baba Yaga without being in opposition to her, like, she sets people tasks. And yeah, they're meant to be impossible, you know, because she's no fool. Why struggle when you can have a slave forever? And do I have... I can't actually see what I have in here. I will go in before the next episode and do some rebuilding. Can I jump out this window? I cannot. Ah, well. I have so much decorating to do. Just so much to do. Whatever will I do with myself? Hee 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 hee. Okay, let's clear this little bit right in front of us, and then we'll swing around to the right. I don't know why I'm delaying going to the village so hard. Like, I am just like, not the village! That's probably where the plot is! And there is a point in this game where, because they're still creating content, there is a point in this game, which we may have already passed. I think there's one more bit of quest line, but I think it's kind of random where and when you get to it. But you can just keep exploring and continuing to help villages as you go forever. Like, you go to a new map, you help the people who are there, you do what's there to do, and then you just keep going and learning new skills and keep building your chicken hut. And forever. Have we been in that derelict shed? Oh, look! There's stuff to knock down. Impossible tasks like keeping a stable clean without adequate tools, or separate, or, you know, the old classic, celebrate this millet from this rice, from this wheat. If you don't, I'm gonna eat ya. Is there anything in the rafters for me? Ooh, there is. So instead of being the character that you identify with, besides being the character that you're in direct opposition to, she becomes a character that you're in dialogue with. And because of this, you feel a different kind of relationship, and arguably one with a stronger sense of attachment. You can't be that attached to Cinderella because she's the fantasy that you want for yourself. And while I realize there is a certain level of hypocrisy in saying this, while I am literally playing a game where I am Baba Yaga's apprentice, learning how to Baba Yaga all over my Yaga, you know. Baba Yaga herself is less aspirational. Like, it's been done. I read a delightful series of romanticides where Baba Yaga is a title that multiple women hold because they perform the job that Baba Yaga is meant to do. But to make them protagonists, they had to change what Baba Yaga is to a certain extent. They had to make her explicitly a helpful character, which is not necessarily true to the original. She is both oppositional and a potential ally. I keep missing these little shit slivers of map. And I'm like, no, the completionist in me can't bear it. Just like checking camera angles and making sure my lines are just right to clear the whole map before we actually go into the village. Ooh, another pine branch. I will never not take the pine branch. So someone you talk to, someone you interact with, someone you want something from rather than someone you want to be, occupies a different place in your psychology and in your affection than someone who you're trying to pretend that you could be someday. And the fact that she is also this fantastical creature, she is objectively not human. Humans can't walk around with skeleton legs. Then they have been changed into something else. Humans don't have metal teeth. Humans don't live forever. So she is an object of wonder and magic that you are in conversation with, that you are in dialogue with, that you are interacting with, not directly as an equal, but in a very similar way to those you do interact with as equals. Don't take all of their garlic. Okay, what's happening in this village? Oh, well. Which makes it all the more complicated to fit her. We don't take all the garlic. We take, like, up to half the garlic. No Lutki in this map. Unless they're, like, right here. that makes me a little bit sad. Hello? Anybody home? Okay, nobody in this house. Hello, Casimir. Have you heard anything interesting? The son of the babushka living in the house over there hasn't returned home for quite a while now. Maybe you could check in on her. The lost son? Okay. Well, goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, it's in the village. Wow. This many berries and mushrooms right this close to the village actually feels like shocking to me. How are the kids not grabbing all these berries? Krzysztof? Not sure about the hair traps. Okay. Got some hair traps to deal with. We're going to add to our bunny collection. Hello, Lydia. Lydia has nothing to say. Oh, I'm so glad we aren't wearing the same dress. Is this the house we were already in? It looks like it. Oops. Hello. Oleg. What an unfamiliar face. We don't get too many of those around here. Welcome to our village. Please excuse me for not being more hospitable. I normally would invite you in for nourishment on your trout. I have nothing to offer you. We have seen this dialogue before. Would you like a savory meal? Ah, that hit the spot. Thank you. 60 gold, a nightstand, and a wall shelf. Hello. You have nothing to say. We already bothered you. This is a shed. Lots of beehives around here, but not like the big carved ones. Ah! It's my buddy. It's my boo. I've got almost 300 gold pieces. Hey, Bogdan. Do you have anything really special? I do, actually. An ancient display case. The story goes it once belonged to an ancient count. He had 3 sons and... I can't remember the whole thing. This is why I'm a merchant, not a storyteller. I'll give it to you, but not for cheap. Felix is upset. You're right, Felix. It is a steep price. It's ancient, but it's ancient and mysterious. There's no beating that combo. And maybe Reka can uncover its secrets. I think I originally heard the story of the 3 sons from an old babushka. Or did I read it in a book? Well, if you want to buy it, here's your chance. I can't afford it. Drat. Okay. I want all of your flour. And I want all of your salt. Alright. Okay. We'll take that offer. We'll sell some honeycomb. Now, he does have a limited amount of money, but you can get him to sell more by selling stuff, by buying stuff from him. I understand why they did it, but I do not like the noise the scale makes. Okay, I've been finding quite a bit of fly garlic, so... Okay. Do you think I'm made of coin? Okay. So we were able to get almost 600 gold from him. Can I buy out your salt? Awesome. I don't need any. I don't need a plaque. Standing brown books. I already have a couple of this box. I already have the mushroom basket. I'm going to keep harvesting things and finding things and see if I can sell him more stuff. Because if I can get it, I would like to get... Oh, I like her dress. I really like that sleeve pattern. Vera. Stay away from those who do not honor the highest lord. You look like you could easily stray onto the wrong path, child. Was it my feather cloak? Okay, Casimir. Ruslana. That's pretty. Winter's on its way. May the highest lord protect us all. Oh, hello. I would like to offer you something for your food. I need a savory meal. Okay. Mushroom soup and a porridge. Excellent. 60 gold, armchair with moths. I am getting a lot of duplicate furniture. That's okay. We will figure it out. I wish we could sell it to Bogdan. No loot key in that woodpile. Where's this babushka? Oof, I just stole somebody's scrap wood. And garlic. That's alright. That's okay. I'm gonna take it anyway. Where's this babushka whose son missing? Sergei? I think... I am curious whether I actually look witchy to them and they have like a thing for like what clothes are you wearing? Like there's something programmed in for that. Or if they're just a little bit... Oh, Alban. It's like a German name. Hey there. Yeah, let's save. That's all he's got to say. Alright, let's try this house at the end of the street. Another one. Welcome to our village. Okay, thank you. You guys clearly programmed in lots and lots of names. Yuliana, that's pretty. Wanderers are usually up to no good. I'll be keeping my eye on you. Oh, ouch. I'm gonna steal all your garlic. Okay. We are looking for the house with the babushka in it. And it occurs to me I should have taken a more organized tack with exploring this village. Oh well. I don't think I've been in this house yet. Look like you've gone through something. Hey, we have the same hair. Almost the same color. Ooh, garlic I haven't stolen half of yet. What am I going to do with all this garlic? None, yeah. I'm probably going to use it for spell components or to eat at some point. Or to make people foods. I haven't tried cooking with garlic at all yet. I wonder what you could use garlic for. Alright, where is this babushka? Because she's in the village. She's this way? Have I gone in? I think I've gone in all of the houses in this row. Okay, we're gonna... This is a shed. There are no houses past it. This is Lydia. We spoke to her already. If I were you, I would leave this place. Should have done it. Oh my. There's no one around here. Happy. Okay. Oh, we have another fabulous old lady. Babushka Arina. I have a favor to ask of you, child. My son left our little village some time ago. He went out to the big city to get his hands on some of those new farming tools. But I have not heard anything from him since then. I fear what may have befallen him. There's something I used to do back when my body and mind were younger. A small ritual of a sort. One that would ensure a safe return. But alas, my mind does not have the spark it once did. You, on the other hand, are glowing. So will you do me a favor and perform this ritual for me? What does it entail? Oh, it's quite easy. You'll see. All you need to do is cast some black salt into the hearth. Return unto the fire what was born from it, and what belongs here shall be returned unto your home. So I was taught. How do I get black salt? I'm gonna have to make black salt. I have too much stuff and too little food. Can you help me? I would like a sweet meal. Would you like a pancake and some porridge with honey? Thank you. What's my current gold total? 300. I am going to... Okay, we've got just a little bit of map left to uncover. And then I'm going to make some black salt. I'm going to find some rabbit cages. We'll see how much of this we get to today. Okay, the rabbit cage is over there. Is there anything over here? Alright. I think we're going to walk to the chicken hut so we can get the rabbit. We need to save all of the bunnies. Okay, we got flaxseed. Let's grab some mushrooms. Ooh, I don't think we've been here yet. Get the wood. Use all the wood in our building. Hand lantern, 2 candles. I approve of candles. Alright, where is this bunny trap? Nobody talked at all about the hunter's blinds that we knocked down. I wonder if those were... Ooh, are you a different color? I think this bunny might be a different color. I'm not sure, but I think so. Either way, you're mine now. Okay, same color. My bunny. What is black salt? My, but you never taught anything. Well, I guess that's why you're here, right? Black salt is a potent magical compound. It can be used for all sorts of protection spells and the like. As for the creation, before you do anything, calm your mind and thoughts. No good black salt has ever been made with heavy thoughts and a chaotic mind. Then take some pure salt and let it burn for a while. The heat will infuse the earthly salts with the element of fire. A potent combination. And there you have it. I have made much black salt in this oven over the years. Keep a little with you at all times. You'll see it can be surprisingly handy. Be it spirits or stews, you never know what will need a good salting. Okay. We are currently carrying 36 salt, so let's make like 4 black salt. We'll make 5. Okay. Main quest, we don't have one right now. And the only quests we've done 3 witches helping ovens, and there's 1 lost son. I have a thought. Oh. Can I collect eggs? Okay, whenever I pick up an animal, it things the crows. I have eggs! I would like to give you a berry, nice dear. Thank you for popping right in my house. I appreciate that about you. Okay. I have a thing I want to do real quick. I do not think it will take very long. Otherwise, I would save it for another time, but I think I can do this while we are making the black salt. We got a beehive shelf. I think... I think we're gonna put that here. Does that look good? Yeah. And I think... Can I place my chickens Yes! And now I have like a little chicken hut. Oh, and then I have, okay, that's all of my crafted stuff. Okay, I need to build out a little bit further, and then I can place this bench out here, and then I have a bench to just sit outside and chill with my beasties. That is a big mucking manger. Let's try the next furniture over. Yeah, we got a new chair. So let's place this, and then we'll be able to just kind of sit and chill outside with our little beasties. But let's give our new bunny a bunny friend and exit build mode. Alright, let's get that black salt and take it back to the lady. Oh, I'm gonna see... Oh. I am gonna see, what Bogdan will pay me for things. Like, I'm gonna grab one thing of wolfsbane. Wait, no. I'm gonna grab, like, 5 wolfsbane. 1 flaxseed, because I've only got, like, 3 of those. And I'm gonna see what those are worth to Bogdan. Then off we go back to the village. Just look at how cute that is. Oh my gosh, do we already have more eggs? Or did we just not see the egg before? Hello, little goat. Which way is the village? Okay, it was past the rabbit, so let's go past the rabbit. And then I think as soon as we do the black salt, we'll be done for today. Was that pumpkin seeds and pumpkin plants? I think there's a gardening mechanic. I read somewhere I read that they had added a garden mechanic. I wonder if that's why we can suddenly find seeds. But what do I do with wolfsbane? I didn't play for a minute because I've been so busy with other things. And then they did these updates and I don't know what to do with the new things. I'll have to read through and find all of the stuff. Right, we've already stolen half of that person's. Okay. Place the black salt. Yes, it worked. I can feel it. Thank you. I'm sure I will see my son again very soon. In the meantime, I can sleep peacefully again. Here, take this for your trouble. Oh, that is a beautiful window thing. Oh, wow. We are very well paid. All right. Oh, we are in the village. So I'm going to sell some stuff I'm going to sell that stuff that I thought might be expensive to Bogdan. Okay, they're worth 8 gold. 32 divided by 4. So, yeah, the seeds are worth 8 gold. I have more at home. I was intending to sell those. Let's sell a bunch of raspberries. Can I clean him out? I've cleaned him out. Okay. 738. I think... Oh, I just bought something. I don't know what I bought. Oh my gosh! Felix is like partly outside his jar. Like trying to get really close to him. You could really see the detail. I love how he has like a little person face, but... Alright, I'm going to go home. Freak Bogdan out a little bit. And I think we're going to call this one here. I know we're going to call this one here. This is already a little bit long. We'll see how it edits down. So what's left to do in this village is I'm going to try some black salt, see if we can do anything at that marker with the hand, because I didn't like the screechy noise it made when we gave it jam. So I want to try black salt. And we are definitely going to do some running about. Actually, no. Yep. So next time I want to take a look at that hand marker and see what happens if we can give it black salt, and see if we can sell anything else to Bogdan, because I would like that display case if we can get it. And I think his wares reset every village. But I'm not sure about that. And we're going to keep talking about, why Baba Yaga continues to fascinate us, and a little bit of how she changed as she traveled from place to place as she started being part of a more global awareness. So thank you so much for watching. I really, really hope you enjoyed this episode of Reka. If you did, please consider leaving a like, a comment, maybe even subscribing to bring you back for more witchy content. Have a happy time zone wherever in the world you are, and I will see you guys next time.